Cause he always misses the ice cream van. Oh, 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 Osama bin Laden. You might think that he's wicked and depraved, but think of him stuck in that fucking cave. He takes girls back there now and then, but the clerics just throw stones at them. Oh, 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 Osama bin Laden.
Racist.
Over modern racist as well.
Racist.
Over modern.
What, on the recording?
No, I think he's just over mods completely. It's on setting 12.
Go dancing. Oh, music's banned by the Taliban, cause he always misses the ice cream van. Oh, 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 Osama bin...
You done too many O's in that as well, just to make sure you understand how music goes.
Right, yeah. But you don't understand the talent when you hear it, do you? You just don't recognise it.
Well, clearly, even off that stupid little song, he's got no time in.
I know, but that's the complexity of his music talent. Special music.
Do that.
It should be Osama, not Osama.
Yeah, he did put, and that had changed the whole. But you don't know, it's a little bit special.
That one. I might do that in a minute.
We're hanging on, Phil, with bated breath.
Let me just get my guitar out again.
Good idea. There's another one of your fans, Phil.
Here we go.
He's funny, actually. Quite like him.
I don't think I'm in tune.
Still not hurting, though.
She talks like Marlene Dietrich, and she dances like she's your man.
You can do this one.
Clothes are all made by Velma, and there's diamonds and pearls in your hair, yes sir. You live in a fancy apartment off the boulevard Saint Michel, where you keep your Rolling Stones records and a friend of Sasha.
It's kind of a bit slow.
But where do you go to my
Nice.
Yeah.
in your bed?
But you keep this up now for another hour. Yeah, hour and a half, this should be popped.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Roger.
Yes I do.
And him on 4 watts will be perfect.
Lovely that, Phil.
Need more of that.
It's Simon's favourite song. He loves that.
It's just killed it. It's just, blown out of the water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Back in a minute.
Right, I'm just going to put my guitar down and have another pint.
I think you've all got Fat Phil wrong anyway. I don't think he actually is a paedophile. I think he's a virgin who only relies on underage girls as an only option.
Right, yeah.
You're starting to understand me.
Yeah, I think I understood you a little while ago. That's why I think you're a wrong un. But I would do like your music, so carry on playing, please, for all of us.
Oh, well, hang on, I've just got to decide.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to play. I'm absolutely plastered.
No shit, Sherlock.
I'd just like to tell you that, because I'm sure you didn't know that. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what, I like this one. It's a bit sexist.
Well, racist, sexist, who cares? We love them all.
We know fucking Phil does.
Oh, bugger.
Who am I speaking to, by the way, apart from Phil?
Oh, shit. Bastard.
Oh, shit. Oh, bastard, I've just come all over my socks.
It won't work.
It won't watch Ow!
I'm ready, I'm rampant. I'm ready and rampant to do lots of songs. And we push the talk, won't lock off.
Fucking rampant, we don't want to hear that, Phil.
Shit. It should be doing it. I don't believe it.
You've had it apart though and fixed it.
Oh, bastard. Bastard.
Get some blue tack or a lollipop stick.
It just did it a minute ago. Fuck. Fuck.
It's only PVA glue that's on your hands. You're okay.
Yeah, get that kid from under the bed and get her to press it.
She'll soon fix it. She only needs to touch the right button.
I might get a viral pen. Hang on, we get a viral.
You might get a viral infection with that.
Bastard. Oh, shit. Stop it. Stop it, you bastard.
Doing a lot of shitting.
Oh.
Oh no, naughty girl, stop it.
Come on. Come on.
This will be blown up soon, Lee.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I know.
Hiya, Lee.
I didn't know
Hiya.
what day it
In case you haven't noticed, I'm as vulgar as Pierre.
Yeah, I've noticed. Don't worry about it, love.
I do apologise, I'm nicer face to face. You can come round and I'll make you a brew and some tea. But on the radio, I'm a cunt.
you said far too soon.
How hard are we going to try to blow this prick's ring up?
Easing through
Won't take you long to blow that burner up.
intent
Let's keep going then.
arms that
He's got it on setting 6. It won't take long.
Got it on, I can't fucking sing. That's all I can hear right now.
right here. The attraction was purely physical.
Right, this is purely hurting my fucking ears.
Yeah, it's not talent, that, is it? It's not even busking standard.
Simon, I must admit, you've played guitar badly, but never as badly as that.
Habits of yours and in the
If you stood outside the station, you'd be arrested in 5 minutes.
Roger.
But you could get a ring and ride bus on because it's special.
He can't get a fucking ring, the dirty cunt. He'll be underage.
experience. The big bosom lady.
Oh, he's proper going for it now.
See, that's it again, the dirty prick, the big bosom lady.
Yeah, we should get him to go on X Factor, you know, blag him that he's brilliant.
Oh yeah, you know when they put them shit hacks on when everyone comes on and the bollocks and they laugh at them? That'd be Phil. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, but mind if you come because all my work colleagues said I'm talented, special as fuck. He's the next one.
Really sorry guys, don't mean to carry anyone out apart from Phil. So anyone else come in.
My best.
Just so you can't hear him. Yeah, he's doing quite well there. Another hour of this and that's gotta be fucked.
If you think he's doing well, you're taking some fucking serious drugs tonight, mate.
Go on, Phil, that one was brilliant, mate. It set the mood there. It was total silence when you played it, mate. Do another one.
Yeah, man.
He's ruining it, taking the moment away. You're gonna have to play another one quick. Sort your PTT out, go for it, son.
No, I need to pull my mic to bits, do it tomorrow, strip it down, and put super glue another piece of plastic to me push to talk, so therefore I can lock it off, but at the moment it's not behaving itself, so I'm sorry about that.
Pour some beer down it like switch cleaner, that'll sort it.
Phil, can you do any Guns N' Roses for us?
Yes, I can do Guns N' Roses, yes I can.
Alright, off you go, love.
It's off with the biro. I'll put a biro in it. Oh, hang on. Oh, shit, come on, biro. Bastard. Bastard. Ah! I think I've done it.
Right, guys, don't actually make me listen to this shit. Come on.
Yeah, it was a good move that, Jem, I'll give you that one. Put line and sinker fell. I'm curious to hear what it is, though, that he's destroyed. I mean, playing.
Mama T.
No. He's playing Knocking on Heaven's Door with all the wrong verses and all the wrong chords.
In all the wrong key.
Anymore.
Oh my god.
Totally out of key.
Two dogs.
Simon sings better in him.
We all expected to keep over him, and we all are doing. Well done, lads.
I'm knocking on him.
Roger, and this one's got a lot of depth in it. That burner's going to be sweating its dick off now. Them fans won't cope with that mod level as well. And his rig's warming up now. Shouldn't be too long. I bet you can fry a fucking egg on it now.
Try a couple of eggs on that now.
But they got two little shitty fans on. They go pop like fuck.
No, but they'll get on with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, that one's brilliant. More, Phil, come on. Don't leave us hanging here. You're supposed to have a set list set.
I have, but my push to talk won't behave itself. I keep having to put a biro in it.
Throw a screwdriver in it then.
Bloody hell, my audience. You're a lovely audience. You know, I've got 1 hour's worth of material, but my audience usually only stays for half an hour.
No way, we want 2 hours tonight, mate. We're celebrating staying up for the football. We want us to entertain, you to entertain us till about at least 12.
Is the girls' football on tonight?
No, the men's one is.
Oh, right. Oh, is it? Oh, shit. Oh, dear. You put me under pressure now. You are put me under pressure.
You can do it though, them talents will just come to the surface and you'll just do it. That's what pros do.
It's like sperm when you come in the bath.
Yeah, whatever. What, the Albanians or yours?
Mine always rises to the surface.
Nice. Come on, anyway, we don't want to hear about what you've just been doing. We want to hear this raw talent. More, come on, I tell you.
But is there anybody on this channel who likes Bon Jovi, like
Nope.
these are
Yeah, tell him.
I don't like Bon Jovi.
girl?
Tell him you do, Jan.
Come on,
Oh, I love Bon Jovi. Please play Bon Jovi for me.
their songs.
Come on.
So please let me know.
Yeah, I like a bit of Bon Jovi, Phil. Please will you play Bon Jovi for me?
Right, okay. I won't do the whole lot because it's bloody 5 minutes long.
No, you want the full version.
No, I want the full version. Please will you play it all for me? Because I really like it.
Oh, yeah, it's on. Just give me 60 seconds. I'll just get my cap up.
Okay, thank you. I really appreciate it if you play the whole lot for me.
Yeah, you can't play half a tune, can you? The story's not set the same.
Back in a second.
Yeah.
It's gone to the fridge.
Right. Oh shit. We get me biro out. Get me biro. Stick me biro and me old push to talk. Have I done it? Bastard.
It's half an hour this nearly now.
I've done it.
I'll get the earplugs out.
But I can remember words.
Half an hour, it can't last much more. It's gonna be fucking frying an egg, that fucker.
To look into the...
And this is a 5-minute one, Lee, so you might not make 8 o'clock.
You'll see smoke coming out of it very soon.
You want...
Definitely on setting 6 because he's messing with you.
We'll take
Yeah, definitely setting 6 is up.
these out.
That's perfect. All the power's flowing straight through. Not any sort of rear start involved.
To the end of time.
Bon Jovi didn't sing like this. People had been slitting the wrists.
I've got the words. I beg I'd still get you in these arms tonight. Hang on. I beg I'd feel I'd die.
I am doing.
Arms tonight. Baby, I'm
Oh my lord. We're having it.
like,
Oh God.
you know I need
Yeah, man.
the poet needs the pain. I would give anything. My
Come on, just fucking fucking blow. If you were...
He will eventually.
I'm telling you, Pete, Gemma's just pulled off a great one. This is a 5-minute of this. It's been going half an hour on setting 6, this now. The rig's warmed up, so it's getting more than it should.
I will. It'll happen, mate. It'll happen.
Can't do a full hour on setting 6, mate. Not with music through it. The fucking outputs hate it.
5 minutes long, so won't subject you to that.
Oh, but Phil was really enjoying that.
That's Gemma's favourite song, Phil. You've just stopped it mid-track. They were sat down for the fucking lighters lit in the front room there.
Yeah, you get your lighters, you light them, you light your lighters, and you go, I love John Bon Jovi, he's sexy.
Well, do the full version for them. They're back now. Pierre was upstairs, so it's their favourite tune. It's their tune. Like you do the one for Cockhead, that's their tune. So do the 5-minute version and they can fall in love.
Is it their tune, honest?
100%, mate. Pierre always plays it. He nearly sheds a tear when he hears it.
Oh, bloody hell. I see. I think I should do it for them when I'm a bit more sober, because then I won't forget the lyrics. But I really like it myself. It's good. Hang on, I'll do a little bit more, but not much more, because I'll embarrass myself. Hang on, because I'm a bit pissed. Hang on. Let me see if I can block this off with my biro again. Shit.
You need to pour some beer in that mic, Pete, and I'll take me out to you.
At the sun.
Say again.
Get him to pour some beer in that PTT switch.
I'm good at that.
I'm pissed. We promise this.
Tell him even if he fucks the words up, just keep playing it and humming it. Doing well, this burner though, give it that. Must be able to fry an egg on it now.
Perfect. I'll do another one though.
What's that?
Don't know.
He's not playing it very well.
Whatever it was, it's just, we've lost it.
Getting wounded at this old piano.
I've just shit the fucking iguana up.
Trying hard.
By accident.
Sure the
Shit.
I just went to take a picture of it and it just fucking leaked from the branch it was on. It shit itself.
What, with the flash?
No, don't be stupid. Not that stupid.
vodka still loves you.
What's the noise?
Some
I think it was because he had a camouflage t-shirt on. So I don't know whether it was... I don't know, he fucking freaked out anyway.
as I dream about
You are awfully massive, aren't you? You'd look like King Kong.
I'm dead.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Joey's the one grabbing it and poking it.
But that's what they need, loads of. You've got to do all that interacting and let them whip you and then let them know that you're not... Because if you start flicking them in the head when they do that, you've fucked it. You've just got to let them do what they do, haven't you? And then just go for it and grow up, don't they? Part of the family.
Gemma's had reptiles for 20 odd years. She's worked in reptile shop. She knows fucking everything about them, mate, so she knows what she's doing.
I know she was saying the other time when I was there. And yeah, I think they're quite a nice one to choose as well.
When we went into the... Shut up.
Alright.
When we went into the shop to get it, when we wanted to look at one, the guy went in for it. And she just opened the other side of the fucking Viv and put her hand in to grab it. It was quite funny.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Mia wants a bearded dragon and they're quite nice. They can grow into quite an interesting thing, especially for a kid. For the kid size, aren't they?
They get quite big, but they are good for kids, Jem just said. But they eat meat, don't they?
Yeah, no, you can get them just little pellets and they don't have to have... I'd treat it, but they like a treat to a strawberry as well. Pretty weird little things. And if you keep on top of them, they don't particularly smell, I don't think.
You're totally wrong. They are meat eaters. They can't just live off pellets. Where you get your information from is ridiculous. And I hardly know shit.
They're both, aren't they? They'll eat lettuce and carrots and bits of shit, and they won't eat anything live until they're about 6 to 8 months old or something. But yeah, they like live things, of course they do. But you can just bring them up on the others, but they don't end up dead well, do they? But no, I've seen on sites, I read into them when I was going to get me one, and they was reckoning you could make them vegetarian.
Gemma's like fucking got her head in her hands here as you're talking, like screeching, like no, you can't, that's wrong.
They're omnivores, they need protein.
They're omnivores. You can probably hear her in the background.
That means they eat both, innit then?
For you too, Matt.
Yeah, but they do, and they eat live food as well. They can eat it from 2 months old.
They need live food for protein.
Yeah. But I didn't want something that we're going to have rats in the freezer.
You can just get...
Yeah, don't they just eat crickets then?
Locust, but vegetables as well.
Mealworm, cricket, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah, but they can't eat mealworms as a stable diet because mealworms are full of fat. They've got to have crickets and locusts as well as a dish full of vegetables every day.
Yeah. Crickets ain't that bad.
Yeah, I'm quite into them. I don't mind them myself. I used to catch them as a kid. It's fucking hard work, so I wouldn't like to try it now. And they're not that dear, are they? You get them in the post and everything.
No, they're not dear. But like, iguanas are not dear. How much is that? 40 quid.
40 quid, but
They're not dear.
fucking £20. Get her a hamster because she ain't gonna know how to look after a reptile.
It's the... Well, I spent 500 quid getting all this together, getting all the bits that she needs.
Get it right.
To get it right, you know. Everything all in. And she still needs another light, but it's only cheap.
I'll need another visit in the year.
Yeah, but yeah, they're not cheap.
No, definitely. But I looked on Gumtree for people that fell out for them, because it's like 400 quid to set a bearded dragon up with your dragon and everything, but people fall out with them and they want like 150 quid, 120 quid with a 4-foot biv. They don't need as big a one, do they? And all the bits and bobs. I quite understand ish, but I don't know. I think people go overboard on them, and some people seem to just run them in fucking too hot as well. I like them temperature, them thermostatically controlled ones. I think that's the way forward, rather than relying on you doing it yourself.
Get her a goldfish.
Play my guitar.
Yeah, we've had a goldfish, we've had an hamster, it's buried in the front garden. I went to buy her a toy poodle, is it a toy poodle? Yeah. The dead teeny ones, like as big as a chihuahua. Absolutely adorably cute, but tiny as fuck, aren't they?
I like Chinese water dragons.
Yeah, they're a bit weird and wonderful. There's loads of weird and wonderful ones though, aren't there? Once you start getting right into that.
I'm playing my guitar.
Yeah, there's loads of cool shit really. I like chameleons, but Jem said they're just boring.
Yeah, they just stand there walking backwards and forwards on a stick looking scared.
Oh, you come and go.
Go on, Phil, play that one. Somebody was keying over you before then, but play that one again.
Oh, you're bloody listening now. A song that you wanted me to play and you didn't listen.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And talk.
She had a frilled dragon once, that was funny.
I'm a chameleon.
Frilled dragon, have you ever seen one of them, Phil?
You come and go, you come and go.
I'll say that as a no.
Phil, so you lived in Australia, didn't you, for a bit?
For over a year.
So did you ever see a wild frilled dragon?
I saw a lyrebird, and in the city, in the central bit.
There you went out with him, that's where I got it from.
Living in Manchester now, in the central of Manchester, I saw rainbow lorikeet parrots in groups of 50s in the centre of the city. Also, I saw the cockatoos. They come down.
Say that's a no then, Pete.
You seen Jurassic Park, haven't you?
Nick, you see it?
Yeah.
Out.
You know that bit where the fat guy's in the woods and that fucking dinosaur comes up and frills its things up at him and snails at him?
So the
Yeah. Is that one of them?
No, they based it off a frilled dragon. That's not a real dinosaur, but
It's based on Australian
it's based on a frilled dragon. That's what it was. Just a big version of it.
There's an old, I don't know if it's black and white or an early colour film from like the 50s or early 60s, where they use iguanas as dinosaurs in it, you know. Some land that time forgot or something.
It started it.
Yeah, I think some of them do look a bit dinosaur-y.
100%.
Yeah, that's true, 100%. And in the bush there are wallabies, red sorrels, lyrebirds. Lyrebirds are very interesting creatures.
Very interesting creatures.
Every sound that human beings can make. So,
Proper things is giving us like a lesson in life, isn't it?
like door hinges, car alarms, things like that, and they keep you awake all night, them buggers. And the kookaburras, at first light in the bush when you're camping out, they create such a noise that you have to wake up. Now, why do they do that? Because they know,
Like you're reading Jack and Ori now.
and you give them some of your food. That's why they wake you up.
Say that again. Somebody keyed the first bit out. I got the middle bit and the last bit, so just say it again.
Yeah, the last bit was more important.
Well, without the context, how will they ever know? So say it again.
Yeah, so the cook wake you up at 4 o'clock in the morning at first light when you're camping out in the bush, because they know that when you get up and wake up, you will cook breakfast and you will give them some of your breakfast. So that's why they wake you up.
What? And they knock on your door and the little like neckerchief in and a knife and fork going full fry up, mate.
That's what they do.
Like a meerkat.
That's what in fact they do, but they make such a racket, you wouldn't believe one bird could make so much noise, but they all do it together. They all make such a racket. All you have to do is go on YouTube, type in kookaburras, and then you know how much racket they make, and you've got no chance of sleeping in if you're camping out in the bush. And they know that, you know, when you get up, human beings like to have something to eat, and you give them some of your food. They like protein, so they like bacon and sausages,
Bunk.
and they have live prey. So what happens is that you throw them a sausage and they bash it on a rock. They think it's a snake, but it's their own sort of reaction. It's their wild instinct. So even if you throw them a piece of bacon, they bash it on a piece of rock because they think it's like an outback sort of snake. So that's why they wake you up in the morning, because they want some of your sausage and bacon for breakfast, and that's what they do.
Well, as you've heard them, I can't be arsed with YouTube. Can't you just do an impression for me and I'll shut my eyes?
No, I don't need to do that because you've got YouTube.
I can't. I mean, you're spoiling my moment.
That's exactly what they sound like, but twice as loud. And don't forget, you know, you've been camping out, and you know, and it's quite nice to stay up late when you're camping out in the Australian bush, right? But the buggers, as soon as the first light comes, could be 6 o'clock in the morning, bollocks.
What's he talking about?
I don't know. You only asked him if he'd seen one of them thingy dragons.
Gonna feed them. Fucking bastards here. And the lyrebird
Well, say to him, so did you see one or not?
looks like a chicken with all black feathers, but with legs as long as a turkey. So it's got long legs. Looks like a chicken with black feathers. And any noise that, natural or unnatural, it can make. So shutters of a camera, hinge of a toilet door, car alarm, maybe your ringtone on your phone, they will repeat that.
And his burners to blow up.
But at 3 o'clock in the morning, so very nice of them to do that. The bastards, that's what they do.
Bon Jovi one again, Phil?
No, because I can't remember the words, especially the first one. I can't remember that. I'm pissed. No. But the second one,
This burner can't take much more.
I can't.
Get your pen back in the PTT. Pete wanted to listen to it again.
Lay you down in a bed.
Yeah, this will be gone soon, Rick. We're getting an hour out of this now, nearly.
I sleep on a bed of nails.
No 505 can do that.
Phil, are you there?
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
How many koalas did you see out in the bush when you were in Australia?
What did I say? Just say that again.
How many koalas did you used to see out in the bush when you were in Australia?
A few, but you don't go near them. They're vicious, honestly. They're horrible. You don't go near them.
Try to burn his rig out here.
And spiders, when I was camping out in the bush.
Roger.
Yeah.
Roger.
You don't.
I'm quite into spiders.
Koalas, the vicious bastards. You don't go anywhere near them.
So what about the spiders then? Did you ever have any Goliath bird-eating spiders out in Australia?
Oh, yeah. Now, I didn't even have to go camping in the bush to see that.
Biggest spider in the world, they're not from Australia.
In your house.
Just saying.
City. So, the compost that you planted, that your garden centre plants your plants in the city, it's got spiders' eggs in. So, get this. What happens?
Full of shit.
The huntsman spider grows up in your house plant that you've planted in your living room. And as
What, in your carpet and that? Can you plant?
So, a Goliath bird-eating spider is the largest living spider in the world with an 11.5-inch leg span, not commonly found in a plant.
there's no frost or ice,
Just hidden in your tulip.
and you will see
Just saying.
ducks making their nest on the park bench, but the huntsman will grow up in your house plant in the compost, and then you are adopting it. It lives in your house, and that's it.
So, Phil, do you think the huntsman is the biggest spider that you can get?
No, it isn't. It isn't at all, but it's sort of the most successful in Australia. The funnel web is nasty,
Fuck's sake, here we go.
and with all things like that, you don't upset that. Let it do its thing, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Don't frighten it. And
The redback's the most dangerous spider in Australia.
yeah. So let it do its thing, and you do your thing, and that's all we were told.
So, I believe the redback is the most dangerous spider in Australia. Being that I studied zoology and anthropology for 5.5 years, I also believe that the Goliath bird-eating spider is the largest living land spider in the world, at 11.5 inches. So both species are pretty deadly and also pretty fucking big if you end up getting hold of a Goliath bird-eating spider. They're also quite native to where you used to live.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And as you know, the Goliath
Of course I am.
is more indigenous. Let me just remember this. I think to South America. Am I right?
Yeah, the Goliath is native to South America, but the redback isn't. The redback is commonly known as the black widow, which is native to Australia.
Yeah. Now, the tarantula is another interesting thing. They are indigenous.
Can I just point out to anyone other than Phil who's listening that I've had 7 different species of tarantula?
Top places in USA, but I couldn't believe it. I loved it when I saw the huntsman spider living outside, just making its nest in the park outside in Australia. I thought that is a cool insect, and I really I watched it for about half an hour. It's really great.
Phil, I just want to point out the huntsman, 1, isn't one of the greatest species of spider, and 2, it's not an insect. An insect has 6 legs. A spider, i.e. an arachnid, has 8 legs.
You're right. Arachnids and insects are different things.
But you said the greatest species of insect.
In fact, I was very interested in the huntsman spider when I lived in Australia, and we saw a lot of them in our house plants. And you let them. We was told you let them do their thing, and they will let you do your thing.
The huntsman is also known as a cane spider, and it's not a tarantula. We see them over here as wolf spiders or jumping spiders, but they're not a tarantula by any way, shape, mean or form. The biggest spider in the world living today is called a Goliath bird-eating spider, and it's not native to Australia.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, because as I said to you, it's native.
Anyone else who wants to jump in and bully Phil, please feel free, because I'm right.
They make burrows.
Goliaths don't make burrows either.
In the ground, and you'll know this.
No, they don't eat mice.
Zoology and all that. They make holes in the ground, and the shape.
No, full of shit.
Am I right?
No, wrong. Goliaths don't make burrows in the ground. Goliath bird-eating spiders are big tarantulas. They live above ground. They actually make trap webs. They spin silk and watch their prey run over the silk, and then they jump out and grab it, and they bite it, and it dies. So no, you're totally wrong, Phil. You couldn't be any more wrong, any further from the truth.
Alright, so what's that spider that lives in the ground then?
Called a trapdoor spider.
Alright. I remember seeing a documentary with the Goliath spider, which is as big as a dinner plate, and I saw it living in a hole in the ground, so I must have been mistaken. But I am very interested in spiders, because they're very, very nice creatures to observe. And I'm just glad that I was able to enjoy a whole year living in Australia.
I've kept 7 different types of species of tarantula as a pet, because I love them. They were passion. I've had God knows how many different types, well, 7 different types, but God knows how many spiders I've had. And at the end of the day, the Goliath bird-eating spider is that big, it doesn't need to live underground. The spider that lives underground is a trapdoor spider, and it jumps out, grabs its prey, kills it, and pulls it in. A Goliath is 12 inches across from its leg span. It's massive. It can trap birds in its web because it spins silk. It's a humongous spider. I'm never allowed to have one as long as I'm with Pete, because he doesn't like them. But that is my favourite all-time spider, and I know everything there is to know about reptiles, arachnids, zoology, because I studied it for about 7 years before I ended up working in bastard customer services.
Okay. That's interesting. So it doesn't live under the ground, it lives in like bases of trees, am I right?
No, you're wrong. The trapdoor spider lives underground. That's the one you're thinking of that pops up and grabs its prey and pulls it under. The Goliath bird-eating spider lives in the rainforest, and it'll make a big web, and anything that comes in contact with that web, it'll jump on, venomate, it'll allow its prey to liquefy from the inside, it'll suck out its guts, and then it'll carry the prey off.
Yeah, now that is a spider to keep. That is an awesome spider.
All spiders do that. It's the natural way of living. Spiders can't actually eat. Spiders don't have teeth. It's a fact. The fangs inject the venom. You can't have them defanged or devenomized. So when a spider injects its venom, even a little house spider that you see walking around that runs out a fly and bites it, that fly is being liquefied from the inside out, and they suck the juices out. That's how every single spider in the world eats.
Yeah, and them Goliath spiders are they are the shape of a dinner platter. They're lovely and oblong. They're lovely and hairy. And yes, I would like to keep one of them. But if I could pick the pet that I wanted, it would be spiders. So I'm in agreement with you.
In all honesty, Goliath bird-eating spiders are one of the most expert spiders that you'll ever keep. They kick hairs from their abdomen. I don't know if you know about that. Being that you're interested in spiders, you'll know about them kicking hairs from their abdomen. If you get a face full of hair from any spider, whether it be a red knee or a Goliath or a Chilean rose, if those hairs get in your face, it will blind you for the rest of your life because of the way the hooks are and the hairs of their abdomen. Now, Goliaths are the most commonly known spider to kick hairs from their abdomen. So you need to know how to work with them first before you go out and get one. So I'd say get a little spider first before you get a big one.
Yeah, because most spiders kick hairs out of their abdomen.
No, just some.
Hurt you. Yeah, it is a specialised thing to be able to
Bollocks.
spider. So yeah. So I just want to ask you, what do you do now?
Do you mean work-wise?
Yes.
I work for the Department for Work and Pensions and I deal with benefits.
Oh shit.
Oh yes.
No, but I think you're a good person. Knowing Pierre, so it's interesting. Yes. Good.
All my life, I've always worked with reptiles. I've always had snakes, spiders. I mean, I've worked with this line of work since I was 8 years old, but as a hobby, money-wise, there is never going to be anything more popular than deaths and benefit. So I now work for the Department for Work and Pensions, and I'm studying pathology to work on dead people's bodies.
Oh. So because you work for the Department of
Some fucker else speak apart from Phil, for God's sake.
with death.
Roger?
So hang on a minute. Please explain, how does benefits tie in with death? I know that when you die you've got to have some sort of funeral.
Because Pete's going to kill you and she's going to embalm you.
Exactly. Once you're dead, you're no longer entitled to benefits. So suddenly you need a funeral, which my fiance will provide. Happily.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to like get my head around it. Yeah, no. So a lot of people.
If you shut up, I'll explain it.
Tell him you want a life study, and so we're going to kill him and embalm him
Wouldn't autopsy that cunt.
as a university project.
So Phil, sorry, you mentioned that you want to know how the two tie in together, right?
Well, go on, expand.
So, there's two things in life that make sense, right? There's two things that you're always going to need. You're always going to need money in life, i.e. benefit, and when you're dead, you're going to need to be buried, i.e. post-mortem. That's my two-choice of career.
Right, I understand. Yeah, well, I don't need to be buried because somebody can just burn me. But I think I know what you mean. You mean either be cremated or buried. That's what you mean. There's nothing more certain in life than death and taxes, and that's what you're on about.
I'm not going on about anything to do with fucking taxes, love. I'm just saying that everybody dies and everybody needs to claim benefit, hence why I'm working in both of them.
Right, yeah. Yeah, that's logical. That's good. Yeah. But if you might have been, you studied zoology for 5 years, you might.
Zoology, anthropology and everything else.
Or Australia. But I'm sure you and Pete would love a holiday in Australia, because especially you being very clued up on zoology, taking for a holiday in the outback. But there's three different sort of geographical areas in Australia. There's the city, there is the bush, which is halfway in between the city and the desert, and it is the desert. So I'm sure you and Pierre would benefit from going for a holiday in Australia. You'd love it. If you've not been, you'd love it.
He's having the time of his life.
Well, I'm doing you all a fucking favour then, aren't I?
No, we want more guitar, Phil.
Phil, are you still there?
Pierre and his good lady would
Phil, are you listening to me?
holiday in Australia. I've been trying to take Cockhead and his missus
Boring.
because I can provide them.
He's trying to take Cockhead and...
Try to take Cockhead and Phil up the arse.
But they don't want to go, I don't get it.
But they're just thinking about it at the moment.
Right, Phil, listen, because I'm probably your only friend right now. A lot of people out there hate you, but I think you're actually okay. You're kind of growing on me a little bit. Are you there, Phil?
Tell me what you're going to tell me.
So, I'm going to go and do cage diving with great white sharks in Australia. I've studied Australia for many years, probably about the last 10.5 years. So I'm going to go and get in a cage with great white sharks in the barrier reef, and I'm going to go cage diving with them. So, in your opinion, being that you're Australian and all, how do you find the cage diving? Do you think the natives will go for it or not?
Well, I'm a coward, as most people on here will agree with. So, I don't do things. I didn't go to Great Barrier Reef, and when I saw them spiders,
Bollocks.
I sort of kept them. I
Bullshit.
observed them, especially when
Guys don't even live in Australia.
corner of my room.
Just saying.
So I took the advice of my
To anyone who can hear me over Phil.
as well to say, let
Everybody.
that thing, Phil, and you,
Thought as much.
and even if they're in your house,
Bullshit.
as long as you don't.
Signal's dropping here.
I'm a coward, so I didn't do this cage stuff. So yeah,
I can hear everyone apart from Phil over Phil.
you'll both love it.
Can you hear me as well over Phil?
Yeah, you sound pretty clear over Phil, to be fair. Sorry, who am I speaking to? Is it Derek? Sorry, who am I speaking to?
They don't like me on here, so they're trying to be cruel to me.
To be fair, I am a smart-ass cunt though, aren't I, Simon?
That's it.
For who? For Pete? Or for Phil?
Enjoy having an intellectual conversation.
I'm more intellectual than Phil.
No,
I'm just proving the fat cunt wrong.
I beg to differ. Let's just agree to disagree.
Can you hear me over Phil?
Yeah.
And now my feet are getting itchy. So when I get my private pension when I'm 55 in a couple of years,
Which I work for the Department for Work and Pensions, so if I get anything to do with it, you won't do.
tell you. I know Sydney,
Love you all.
then I know Manchester geographically. It's the most wonderful place to live in the world.
Simon, are you still there?
That's it. And they threw you out, Phil.
No, they didn't. They
Simon, did they throw me out?
Oh, they threw him out.
Did they throw me out? No.
swapped.
No, you could live it, innit? You're young enough if you had the studies, you could live there.
Mate, I'm fucking well pissed. I sound like a dickhead though.
Not with the calibre of people on here.
Well, you mean everyone apart from Phil and yourself, love? Love you really, Simon?
Oh, they don't like me on here. You big me up. Now, they won't
I'm not picking him up.
big me up. I am
Just saying.
very well thought of on here.
No, you're fucking not, Phil.
Yeah, you thought of in people trying to twist you up and the planning and plotting. Yeah, you are thought of, but not in the way you think.
Yeah. So anyway, the less I talk, the less I get myself in trouble.
Question.
Exactly, so shut the fuck up and listen. Roger.
Roger.
I've been telling him that all night. Shut the fuck up and listen. There's only so much I can humour you for. Carry on.
So you did your masters in zoology then?
Well, I did my masters in zoology and anthropology as well.
Right. Okay. Well, I only did a degree in,
God.
which obviously, as you know, involved
Do you know what anthropology is? Probably not.
all sorts of stuff like that. Ology. So I didn't get past degree. I only did a degree.
I've done zoology, anthropology, human biology, and medical science.
Ah, well, then you will know the difference between a dizygotic twin and a monozotic twin.
There's a reason why I'm going into being to doing post-mortem. I'm going to be an anatomic pathology technologist, and that's because of the studies that I've done. Can you say the same?
Well, you're studying a different subject to me, but you'll know
Oh, sorry, I thought you knew about the human body, Phil.
and a monozotic twin, then won't you?
So, Phil, do you know about the human body?
Some things, yes.
So, what is the difference between an anatomic pathology technologist and a pathologist?
One studies the human body when it's dead, and another studies the human body when some of it's dead.
Full of shit.
I think.
No, you're full of shit.
Oh, well, I don't mind. I just like to be educated.
Well, one of them helps a pathologist remove the organs from the body. The other one is the pathologist. Moving swiftly on.
Ah, that's interesting. So it's like them TV series when they take bits out of bodies and decide how that particular human being has died. That's quite...
But which one's which, Phil?
Because without people like that, murderers and stuff can't be caught.
Yeah, but we're going to take your organs so we won't get caught.
I haven't got an organ, I play guitar.
Not when we've finished.
Right, I'm going now, boys. He's boring me now. See you later.
Yeah, I've enjoyed chatting. No, on a serious note, I've really enjoyed it. It's quite interesting because my favourite subject is insects and arachnids because I like them.
When you learn about them, come back to me.
Oh well, I will. Well, that's a nice offer. Okay, someone else. Do you want to go?
Nah, you carry on, Phil.
Now that is the most loveliest thing. Sorry, that's incorrect English. That is the loveliest thing that anybody's ever said to me, Simon. But at least I'm not making epistemological errors.
Who the fuck is that with that siren?
A few people.
The fucking shit at it.
Simon, what's going on with that alarm?
Breadman.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, it makes sense.
No, he's a nice guy. Don't blame Bradman for that.
He's not the owner of the siren.
Don't tell me it's party time.
He ain't that fucking strong to me.
If it's party time, game on. Pierre's going to be going round.
Simon, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Party sound ain't that strong to us, love.
No, it's not party.
Not a fucking chance is he that strong over to us.
I know who the original director of it is and the reason.
Not one for himself.
But that's Breadman playing it.
Yeah, because he's scared of people.
Definitely Breadman's signal, that.
Yeah, Breadman, stop it.
It's not Breadman.
That's Breadman.
It's not Breadman.
Stop red on that.
I'd say it was.
That's it, it's not.
Well, hang on a minute. If it's £9, that's party time.
Every fucker's got it.
One. We are the Manx. We don't care. We are rough, tough.
You're not, you're from Thames Whistle. You're from Thames Whistle, Phil. How did you be a man?
Guess what, guys? I've just seen some pipistrelles flying around.
What?
That's amazing. Game on! Eyes down for a full house.
That's some fucking front, Phil.
Absolutely. If I wasn't drunk, I'd have some fun.
If you wasn't drunk, drunk, it won't be night time.
If I wasn't drunk, you wouldn't be being entertained. 1-9, Ricky. Right. You know what I texted you last night? I texted you something, and I mean it. Combat people with love, not war. Love is much stronger than war and violence.
Looks like John Lennon, isn't it?